Hey, me and my wife, we took a few days off and made an extended weekend trip to Estonia. It's pretty close by and easy to get there. And we love to travel off-season. Everything is more honest and down to earth. I of course took some pictures. I had my Rolleiflex with me and my Lomo LCA and some black and white film. Now traveling, tourist trip like that and photography, they don't easily mix. Now, first of all, there is this challenge of putting yourself into those photographs. Like if somebody would travel to Taj Mahal and then take pictures of Taj Mahal, it doesn't really impress me unless this person somehow could put her own personality into those pictures, like her own soul. Because if that doesn't happen, then the pictures could be pretty well executed, but there's no soul in them, there's no personality, they don't mean anything. And that's always my challenge when I travel. When I go to Paris, I shoot Eiffel Tower. When I go to New York, I shoot Empire State Building. Like millions of others, and it's very hard to get your own point of view there. The other challenge is that when you are traveling with somebody else, even with somebody as close as your wife, you can't and you don't want to fully concentrate on photography. That would be insane. So photography is more like an addition. It's something that you do at the side. And it may be good or it may be bad. I don't know. Now, anywho, we didn't spend any time in the capital of Estonia, Tallinn. It's a marvelous town, but this time we drove directly east, all the way to the Russian border, to the border town Narva. And while driving there, we drove along the coastline. And the first night was pretty windy, and we just enjoyed the coast. Next day we drove to Viivikonna. Viivikonna is an interesting old mining town. It was built by World War II German prisoners of war during late 40s and early 50s. It's now abandoned. It seemed that there's somebody still living there, but it's mostly abandoned and looks totally interesting. We found a friend there. Then we finally got to Narva. Narva is a border town between Russia and Estonia. There's this fortress that is sort of half of the fortress is at the Russian side, half of the fortress is the Estonian side. I was expecting more border control. I mean, it's a border between brutally violent Russia and European Union, but there was hardly anything there. Like a narrow river that it felt like you could swim over it. And there was no like security zones or anything. You can go just by the shore and look to the other side. Didn't seem that dramatic. And I sure hope it won't get any more dramatic. Now we had a nice sunset, and I took some pictures of that marvelous castle. So then eventually we turned around and we started to drive back to west towards Tallinn. And a snowstorm broke out. You know, I like really a white blizzard. And I was in the seventh heaven, because to me that means that I can photograph snow. And I was looking for like empty oak trees on the fields, and I was looking for castles. There's so many castles and mansions in that country, and I found a few. I think that was the best photography day, the last day. Looked like this. And then as we were driving back, my wife was browsing through Google Maps or something on her phone, and she found this place that looked interesting. It was an old Soviet submarine base. Like, of course, no longer operational, like it was from the Cold War era. It seemed to be closed, and it was, but we drove there, we left the car at the empty parking lot, the gates were closed, but we got in and we took some pictures. Hey, then we got finally out from the submarine base and we walked back to the parking lot, empty parking lot. Now there was a lady waiting for us, a young lady. She was smiling and friendly and all that. She said that that's their place and that it's open on season, but now it's closed. Then she asked, did you get in all right? And was it safe? Was it slippery? A lot of snow. We said, no, that was fine. And then we offered to pay her the entry fee, which was 10 euros, I guess, and she seemed happy. So I guess no foul, no harm. Hey, that was an amazing few days in Estonia. Very nice trip. And, you know, I can't think of anybody better to travel with than my wife. We've been married for over 30 years and she knows me. I mean, she's probably the only person who can tolerate me stopping in the middle of the road, running out and taking a picture of a dead tree. Or wandering the back alleys of Estonian towns trying to find something where I could put my soul on. Something to photograph. Yeah. Now to me, one of the highlights were photographing trash cans. They look like this. See you later.